Okay, all you rock stars, I'm coming at you from Boston Harbor, right here in downtown Boston, Mass. I just spent a couple days up in Pittsfield, Vermont, original home of Spartan. Now I'm here a couple days in downtown Boston, Spartan headquarters, and I had a little mental conditioning session with a young man today at the coffee shop right over here, and he said, "Yancey, how do you have so many things going on in your life and be involved in so many things and you just don't go crazy?" And I thought about that for a second, and I said, I'm gonna tell you about, I kind of dated myself. I'm gonna tell you about a man that really helped me along the path back in the 90s. It's like, oh, I was barely alive back then. I said, Stephen Covey. Stephen Covey painted this beautiful picture for all of us, and there's some viral videos out there. When you're done with my video, go watch Stephen's video, who will explain it better than I ever could. But he had this vase up on stage, and he had this container of big rocks and small rocks. And I've created my own of kind of the mid-sized rocks. But what he did is you look at things like messing around on Instagram and Facebook and reading all these threads and just farting around and posting with negative comments, and you go to ESPN and check on your fantasy team 27 times, and you get what I'm talking about, and all the other BS little small rocks we do. But you're just putting these in all day, and then you 4 or 5 o'clock rolls around, you're like, oh shit, I gotta get some stuff done. And you look at your vase and there's no room. You filled it with freaking sand, and you're trying to put a big rock in there, and no, it doesn't fit. Well, let's flip that upside down. So we get up in the morning, we got a workout in. No selfish with our time. That's a big rock. We spend some quality time with the wife and the kids. In my case, the wife. And then we get to work, and we put a couple big rocks in there to get us closer to completing that project, or that goal, that vision off in the future that we know we're going to get done sometimes, because we move a big rock every day, at least 1 or 2. We put those in the vase first. We make that important phone call. And we're moving and shaking with big rocks all day. We're just crushing life. And you get about 4, 5, 6, 7 big rocks in there, and then you pepper in some mid-sized rocks, things that are really important but not quite as important as those big rocks. And now 4 or 5 o'clock rolls around. Oh, looky here, I got all this room in the vase, and I start sprinkling sand in. I go spend some time on my fantasy football team. Hell, I may even watch a movie with my family in the evening. All right, I'm gonna check the freaking stats and the standings in the NBA on ESPN.com or whatever. Small rocks. And they just sprinkle in. There's space everywhere. The small rocks just falling in past those big rocks and mid-sized rocks. And there's tons of space. So you're prioritizing your day. One very important thing you got to do, though, is what encompasses your entire day. You got to be able to label them. Take out the little Sharpie. Write them down and label them. I'm going to make this elementary simple. Big rock, mid-sized rock, small rock. These are the hundreds of things that encompass my day. And now I'm going to be better at putting the big rocks in first, the mid-sized rocks. Tons of room for the sand to sprinkle in. It's a beautiful filled vase at the end of the day. Then you put your head on the pillow at night and you grade yourself and say, "How did I do, Mr. Covey? You did well, son. Look at that. You had extra time at the end of the day for some small rocks. The sand sprinkled in nice, didn't it? You weren't trying to cram a big rock on top of a vase full of sand." I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. It's a good day to be alive. No matter where you live, I want you to remember there's beauty everywhere. There's beauty in the people. There's beauty in the geography. This is Boston Harbor, man. All this construction, most of this is brand new. This wasn't here not too long ago. There's beauty in Boston. There's beauty in Kansas, halfway across the country. There's beauty on the other side, the West Coast. There's beauty on the other side. You just keep going. There's beauty all the way around, 360. It's a beautiful world we live in. So love on somebody today. Brighten their day. Give them a big hug. Give them a high five or a fist bump. Make a little physical contact with somebody. Y'all be good. Much love. Keep lighting up the planet, everybody.